Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. This is Laura with Stitching with Laura. How's everybody doing? Hope everybody's having a great day. Well, we have another unbagging. So let's see what's inside. Let me get the bag off. All right. We have cross stitch, and we also have a diamond painting, and this is from DP Clubs. Very nice store. Let's get this open here, and we'll start with the diamond painting. Now this was called a luminous diamond painting, and I'm anxious to see this because I think, I'm not sure if I'm correct or not, the some of the drills will be glow in the dark. I'm not sure if that's what that means, but we will find out here. See if I can get it out of here. Now this has 8 colors. I don't know. Doesn't look too glow in the darky to me, but it was listed as luminous. It's a 30 by 30. Let me see if I can get this. It does have the product number up on top, up here. It's really pretty. Let's see, maybe I fold it just, not fold it, but kind of roll it backwards. Give it a twisty shake. Maybe that'll help it. I know there's going to be glare. Very sticky. I keep getting my fingers stuck in it. Isn't that pretty? It's very fine and very delicate. That's why I liked it. Let's see if I can make it lay down. Might need a little quick iron to it. Sometimes when I work on these, they will flatten themselves out because, as you can see, there's kind of little dents right here where the boat was at. Get rid of the plastic because we'll never get it back in there. But there's no real wrinkles or anything in the actual flat part, you know, where everything gets put. And you could put it underneath a book if you wanted to, but I just thought it was gorgeous. Let's see. Oh, I'm like, where is my thing? It's supposed to be a 30 by 30. I'll do this part first. So it's 30 inches by 30 inches. The actual picture is pretty close to 24, which is almost 9.5 by 9.5, 24. Very close. It has lots of little itty bitty, excuse me, little itty bitty drills. It does come with a boat, wax, pin, and a pair of tweezers. Those tweezers are absolutely useless, but they send them to you anyway. I wish they had a square end to them because they're horrible to pick up round drills. Let's take a look at the drills. It does have the product number and the big number that is here in the key right here. So that's always good. Nice and easy to see. Let's take a look. We have little blue marquees. Aren't they gorgeous? Dark cobalt. And we have some teal iridescent teardrops. We have little tiny, I think that's kind of a reddish orange teardrop. We have silver teardrops. We have a hitchhiker right there from here. Look at those blues. But I don't see anything about this that is luminous. There's some white, and it doesn't, what number is that? Number 3, no, I don't think so. I'm going to hold it right here a minute, and then I'm going to turn off the light and see if they glow. Oh, they do. Look, they're glowing in the dark. Can you pick that up? Hang on, let me give it a little bit more light. So they are actually glow in the dark. Let me just give it a second. Give it a second. But can you tell that they're glowing? They actually are glow in the dark. So the white ones are iridescent. Let's turn the light back on. Well, that's cool. Never had glow in the dark drills. Where did they go? Let's see. Number 3 is an up symbol. So that's going to outline this whole thing all the way around the whole square and all the way on the outside and around here and up in there. So yeah, this will be interesting to do. There's lots of them. There's 2 bags of them, so you should have totally plenty. But that is so cool. I'm gonna have to order more of these because they're fascinating. Then we have another dark blue and a silver. So yeah, I can hardly wait to start this one and get them going, and I will show you how it glows in the dark when I'm done. That'd be fun. Well, let's get this out of the way. So this little kit, let me look, hang on. Got one too many things going. DPClubs-Pre. It was $6.39, and it's under Luminous. Not special drills, but Luminous. If that's how, or Luminese, I don't know how you say it. Okay, we're gonna put this over here, and we'll just put it right back into this bag, just so nothing happens to it, and set it up there, and let's see what else we have. Well, this does not have a name on the kit, and it's like hummingbirds. I will insert a picture of this. If I can get it out. This one is a 30 by 40, and it was $7.99. Whoop. We're getting attached to everything, and then the plastic thing is attaching itself. Now, of course, this is wrinkled, but it's nice and big. You can see all the colors. This does not match the canvas. And I don't know, there's some great big huge flowers there. Let me see if, I doubt that you can see that. Let me see if I can bring in. As close as I can. There's some pink flowers and 1, 2, 3 birds. They look like hummingbirds. But like I said, I will insert a picture. So, yeah. It has 30 colors. It does have a how-to and what to do with the fabric afterward, which is nice. Let's take a look at the beautiful colors. They're nice and long, and they're on one of these. There is the product number stamped on both of them. So that's cool. Look at those greens and the blues and the fuchsias. Just absolutely beautiful. Just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous colors. Just beautiful. Nice soft threads. Now you have some yellow orange, medium or dark, medium, and light yellow orange. Then you have some white. I don't know if that is. It's B5200, so it is totally white. Just beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful colors. I like those oranges that they added with the blue because they're complementary colors. But just absolutely stunning, stunning, stunning. Ooh, and there's a dark purple too. And fuchsias. It'll be beautiful. And this is an 11 count. Put this up here. Put that there. It does have 2 needles. It is not serged all the way around. It has a nice big key running along the side, so it's not very big at all. It does tell you to use this is the product number. It is 109 by 153. It's an 11 count, and it says use 11 count, use 3 strands to stitch. Kind of a thick canvas, not bad. But I like that it's not very big. It's cut very close. So let us see how big it is. It is a tad over 30. And it is a tad over 40 that way. So what was it supposed to be? I'm sorry. I can't remember. 30 by 40. Okay, so that matches up. Very easy to read canvas. It is a little bit over 25, just a hair, and 35. So 35 by 25 or 25 by 35, however you want to put it. But there's not, I don't see any bad areas, you know, that would be full of confetti is what I was trying to say. I couldn't think what I wanted to say. You know, it seems to be rivers. Let me see if I can back you out. Oop, okay, you were backed out. My bad. But the birds are really big. And there's just rivers of color, so it should be very easy to stitch if somebody was just starting cross stitch. Just beautiful. I like it when they're simplified sometimes, because some days you just don't. Just can't. It's just too much. But you can see where all the color variations are. I gotta get my light up. There we go. You know, within the flowers. So I don't know how pixelated, unpixelated this will be, but it does have 30 colors, so it should have some definition to it. So yeah, I like that one. All right, so the next one is, this is called Teapot with Flowers. It's an 18 by 18. It's a 14 count. And it was $4.99. It is a Joy Sunday in the beautiful Joy Sunday bag. Instructions on the back. Reusable bag. Does actually say Joy Sunday cross stitch. Let's pull it out of there. Yeah. Maybe. We're getting there. I can't get a hold of the silly paper. But isn't that pretty? Does have some back stitching. I'm not seeing any French knots. It's just a little back stitching around the leaves, around the pot, just here and there. I mean, it's not intense, and it's a partial, so it's not full coverage. So that always helps. It has 20 colors. So it has full stitch and back stitch, full stitch, half stitch, and back stitch. I'm telling you, words are hard today. It's a 74 by 74. And the pattern's all on one page. Very nice, very easy to read. I like that part too, because if you got to go looking for something, it's hard, you know, sometimes to find it. Now this key will not match the one that's on the canvas. Just saying. Does come with 2 needles. And they're so, after that other one, you know, there was a lot of thread, and then we got this. So here are the beautiful colors. The blues and shaded, and the greens. You got 2 shades of green there. 2 shades of green here, kind of an olive. in a medium to dark green. And then you have some, I don't know what color that is. It's like, oh, what is that word? Pomegranate? It's not red, it's not orange, and it's not salmon. So it's kind of weird. Then you have like a dusty blue here, and two other blues over there. Whoop, three other blues. There's a light blue over there. So lots of beautiful, beautiful colors in that one. And they're very nice and long and skinny. Wouldn't take you very long to do this one. And let's take a look at the canvas. Canvas is serged all the way around. Does have the two numbers that are on the front of the Joy Sunday kit. And it says the name of it that's on this front of the kit. Teapot with Flowers, number 4. And it has, I'm going to put this underneath it just so I can pick it up. You can almost make out these numbers. The top numbers are way better than the bottom because there's more numbers. It's a lot easier. I can't hardly read this one at all. It's kind of smeared. And I can't read this one at all. But the canvas is printed very nice. It's not as small as all that for some reason. It's very clear. But like I said, there's not much to this, so it would be very easy to look things up if you had to on your pattern. So let's see. It said it was supposed to be 18 by 18. It is 17, a little over 17 and a half by a little over 18 on this way. The actual picture is 13 and a half, which is close to a little over 5 1/4 by almost just a tad over 13. So it is 5 1/4. So about 5 1/4 by 5 1/4. So that would fit in a 6 by 6 frame. Very nicely printed. Very easy to read that part and see the symbols, which is nice. And most of them are in solid block colors, I've noticed. There's a few that are like an actual symbol, like a circle or a triangle or a line. But that way it's easier to read the pattern, as far as I'm concerned. Just beautiful. I think it'll be gorgeous. Something small, and you could hang it in your kitchen. You could do whatever you wanted with it. It's just gorgeous. I love these kitchen ones, you know, with the teacups and the teapots and that kind of thing. They're just absolutely stunning. Good job, Joy Sunday. Oh, I had to have a drink of water. All right, so that one's really good. Let's take a look at this last one. Now, did I tell you the teapot was $4.99? And this one says Potted Flower Series number 1. It is an 18 by 23, and it was $4.99 as well. So it's another small one. I'm not seeing any back stitch on this one. Joy Sunday actually says Joy Sunday in a Joy Sunday package with instructions. Reusable bag. They're so kitted so very well. So very well. Let me put the bag up there. Aren't those pretty? I used to know what those were. If you know what kind of flowers those are, they kind of remind me of, not pansies, what's the other one? Petunias? But I know that's probably wrong. But if you know what these flowers are, comment in the section below. Has a beautiful picture. Like I said, I see some half stitch, but no back stitching. Let's take a look at this. It does have a little back stitch, but I'm not sure where that goes. Oh, it's the lines in the flowers. And that is it. I'll show you here in a minute. It has 15 colors, so it has full stitch, half stitch, and back stitch, but it's very nominal. See, it's just in these few flowers, and that's it. That's it. Just beautiful. Very nice, easy to read pattern. So that always comes in handy. And I did tell you it's 14 count. Let's look at those beautiful colors. They're nice and long. They were all tangled up. Comes with 2 needles. It does not have the product number here. But look at those pinks and dark reds. There's a dark red, like a medium red. And this is more of a dark salmon. I don't know how to explain it. It's just beautiful. But I know I've seen those flowers before somewhere. Just beautiful. Absolutely. Oops. I always try to tuck the bag when because I roll the threads over it, so I tuck the bag so it doesn't go anywhere and it doesn't escape. That way if I'm accidentally putting it in and it snaps the bag off of there, you know, then it's lost. But that way it's all there. Right. So that is everything there. And let's see. I will be back in just a few minutes and we will start one of these. Be right back. Alright, I am back, and as you can see, we are going to be starting the one with the birds and the flowers. And I did insert a picture there so that you could see what it really looks like, since I didn't send you a picture of it. And this is an 11 count. I'm using 3 strands. So let me see if I can pull it. Now somebody told me that if your thread looks thin on its own weight until you've stitched the other colors around it, and then it will fill in, you know, it'll kind of force everything together and it'll look much better. Because I'm always kind of leery about using light colors. So if you think this looks a little thin, we'll have to wait until we get this number 3 here in there, and it'll look a whole lot better. But so far the coverage is really good. I've had worse. I mean, it just looks real thin. But this is not stitching that way. I did crinkle this a bit just so that it was a little easier to hang on to, but it is one of the thinner canvases, so it doesn't take any time at all to get broke down, so that, you know, it's very easy to stitch on. And since this isn't very big, you know, it'll be fine. Now let me tell you about DP Clubs while I'm stitching. DP Clubs, as you can see, has cross stitch, diamond painting. They also have paint by number. And let's see, what else do they have? I can't remember. They have a separate Joy Sunday section. Now they have oil painting, so that's what I call paint by number. So, but it's listed under oil painting. I thought all the paint by numbers were oil paintings, but they may be acrylic by now. It seems like that's all we ever got when we were kids, you know. At Christmas time, we always got paint by numbers, because I like to paint. So that was fun. But I haven't done paint by number in a good many years. It's been a hot moment, and my kids really never got into that. They'd rather use, you know, the acrylic paints, and they never wanted to do that. They were big into Nintendo. Let's see, it has diamond painting tools and cross stitch tools. And let's see. They might have some oil painting tools. Some of the stores that carry paint by number, they also carry extra brushes and some stretcher bars sometimes. So you might want to check that out if that's something that you're interested in. And they also have tools for diamond painting and cross stitch. And they have crafts for cross stitch and diamond painting crafts. Whoops. Oh, seriously. My hands are so rough from doing so much cooking last week. They still haven't recuperated. So I've been using hand lotion out the yin yang. And also you can get a 15% discount. I'll have my discount code down below in the description area, because that's an ongoing thing. Whenever I get something from them, I have a 15% discount for my customers, which is quite generous, I think. Thank you, DP Clubs. But they always have really good prices and a nice wide variety of items, which I really like. I don't want to have to go to two places, you know. I like my diamond painting and my cross stitch all basically in the same place, or the same store, if you will. And then I don't have to make two separate orders. You know what I mean? Jelly bean. They have good shipping. Everything is off this month, I swear, because of Christmas. Just, you know, everybody's shipping gifts instead of going to people's places, which is alright. Just saying, that's really messed with the shipping and shipping times from the companies that I do reviews for, so be aware of that. And I have ordered separately from DP Clubs, and it usually only takes a couple weeks. I mean, it depends where you are in this world, of course, you know, but I live in the United States, and I'm sure it's shipped from China, but always, you know, there's never been a problem getting things. Oh, come on, itty bitty. I'm trying to tie it in a knot. Just tie it in a real good knot, because I can't get it back into the needle. That ain't happening. And once I do, and then I pull it, then it's out of the needle again. So just tie a knot there. It's not going anywhere. Especially after you stitch around everything, you know. That is not a problem at all. I'm trying. I know. Use your needle threader. I can hear y'all screaming. It's right there. Seriously, it's right here. I'll just lay it here so next time I can use it again. Yeah, I always forget these things. And I got my needle. You know, my magnetic little things. They're a little bit big for a needle holder, but I keep them up here on my bar because it's made of metal that holds my camera. So yeah. Let's see. Now they do not have embroidery. Some places have embroidery, some places don't, which is fine. But they do have the cross-stitched pillows, and I'm assuming that they have the diamond painted pillows as well. I'm not sure how that diamond painted pillow would go, only because you know, you'd be leaning against it, or somebody would lean against it and move the diamonds, you'd have to have some kind of a, I want to call it glue, you know, to put over that to protect it. I'm just not real sure how that would work, but I have seen them, so I know that happens. And they do have the stockings and the bookmarks. Now, if you wanted to buy one of those stockings this year, you know, and have it done for next year, that would be perfectly fine. I'm sure that they have lots and lots of sales on their Christmas items in all departments. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm pretty full up on Christmas. I still have some diamond painting kits that are Christmas oriented, so I can work on them sometime in the new year. And some of them I got winter, what do you call it? Winter themed. So I'll be working on them until the snow stops flying. We had snow today. Just enough to cover the ground, period. That was it. And then the wind was blowing, oh, gusting to probably 35, 40 miles an hour, as usual. So we haven't gotten, you know, a big snowfall yet at all. But it's always nice to stay in. Today was one of those days. Stay inside. But, yeah. And out of the cold, because it was terribly cold. Even Molly didn't want to go out more than 2 or 3 times today. And that's kind of unheard of. She's just kind of up and down every hour, hour and a half or so, wanting to go out, but not today. It was just a little bit windy. Well, I'm trying to get it up there. Yeah, this, it's like a pale pink. I don't know how to, where is it? It's right there in between. I don't know if you can even tell that that's pale pink. It's that one right there in the middle. But it's just so pale pink that you can't even hardly tell it's pink until you lay it against something. That's how I noticed. The color number is 8. I'm reading it sideways here. 819. These numbers are a little bit small, but once you get it going right side up, you know, it's much easier to read than sideways. But nice, easy to see pattern. And all the symbols on it. This would be a lovely beginner's kit because it doesn't have confetti, and as you can see, I'm still working on the same area. So there's bigger areas, not huge, gigantuous, you know, the whole thing is that color. But there's a little bit bigger areas to stitch. So it'll be interesting to see how this comes out. I know, I'm always saying that. But it will be. I like to see how they, how they shade things and give it definition, and if it looks at least partially like the picture. I don't know. It's just kind of fun. See how they put colors together. And I don't know if you can even tell that this is pink once it's been stitched, you know, it gets a little denser. So I have to see that 3 is, oh, that's this black that's going to go in next to it. So you might be able to tell it's pink by then. I'm not real sure. We'll have to wait and see. We're going to do this color first. Oh, come on. See, we get towards the end and everything goes haywire. And then I get a crick in my thumb. I think that comes from too much stitching sometimes. It's very easy to stitch. I like that part. Now I don't know if they have counted cross stitch, but they probably do. This is where the Santa and the sleigh came from. The one where he's flying up towards the moon. It came from this store. So they always have lots of good kits and different, you know, some that you've never seen at other stores. So take your time and look through it. There's lots and lots to choose from. So. Oh my goodness. My eye's itching, my nose is itching. It's seriously. That's what happened. I went to go get the mail. That's all I did. Have you ever heard of anybody getting hay fever in the middle of winter? That just so does not happen. And my eyes and my nose don't itch in the summer or the spring. Go figure. Don't get it. But back to DP Clubs. I really do like this store. Like I said, it's well-rounded. They always have new arrivals. It's just awesome. Very good customer service. If you have a problem, they get right back to you. But I do like this thinner canvas. It is so much easier to work with than others. It just takes forever to break them down. But the thinner ones, they go really nice. I've noticed that not DP Clubs, I'm so sorry. DIY cross-stitch kits, and this one, whatever brand it is, it doesn't say a brand, have thinner fabric, and there's just really no way to tell which one is a DIY or just other brand at all. It doesn't say. It does have a separate Joy Sunday section, so that's always nice. So if you're collecting those or like those, I wonder how many Joy Sunday kits there actually are in this world. How many have they published? If you got the answer to that one, put it in the comment section below. I have no idea. And how many years they've been in business? It'd be kind of a fun fact. I should look them up on Google and see what Google says. But I'm sure it's in the tens and thousands of cross-stitch kits. Oh, come on. And I like it. You can see the symbol. That is the best part of the whole thing. You don't have to squint. You're not fighting the canvas. It's great. That's why I like 11 count. Whoops, I missed one right up there. He was hiding out with the rest of the pinky white. There he is. Let's get him while we're there. Nothing worse than getting done and going, oh, darn it, I missed one. Yep. Happens to me quite regularly. I can't get over how well this light colored thread is doing. Alright guys, I think that's going to be it. Do go and check out DP Clubs. And thank you DP Clubs for sending me these beautiful, beautiful kits. It's greatly appreciated. And if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe. And please hit the bell. And that way you'll know when my next video comes out. Stay safe, stay healthy. We'll see you next time. God bless. Bye-bye. Keep stitching.